Hey awesome artists, are you ready to have some fun drawing today? Today, we're drawing Marvel's SpiderGwen. So grab some papers, pencils, and all your favorite drawing materials, and let's start drawing together. Let's begin by drawing the shape of SpiderGwen's head. Draw a U shape for the shape of her jawline and the side of her head. Next, let's start drawing the shape of Gwen's hood opening. Draw a curve under towards the side of her jaw, followed by a curve above, crossing over the head shape, and curving back down around to the right side. We'll finish the hood by drawing the silhouette shape. A parallel curve at the bottom, followed by a curve going up and around the top of Gwen's head, and curving it back down the right side. SpiderGwen's eyes are diamond shaped. Draw a short line angling up, followed by an angled line going down, and swinging it back around to the side to complete the shape. Let's do the reverse shape for the other side. Now let's create the rims around Gwen's eye shape. Draw parallel lines around each eye shape. Now that we've drawn the head, let's draw the rest of SpiderGwen. Under the bottom corners of the hood, draw 2 curves down for the bust area. Then a curve down for the rib cage, and into a short straight line for the lower torso. We'll do the same for the other side. A curve for the other side of the rib cage, and a short line for the lower torso. I'll add one more curve inside for the torso's ribcage. Let's draw her right arm. At the side of the hood, start with a curve for the deltoid muscle, followed by a short line for the bicep. A curved line below for the tricep muscle. A curved line into a short line for the forearm. Do the reverse shape for the bottom of the forearm. Start a thumb by drawing a straight line, followed by a curve. And a line back towards the forearm. Create a curve around to complete the thumb. At the base of the thumb, draw a line down at an angle, followed by a long curve. And a line angling back up to complete the index finger. I'll add a short line to extend the index finger. The 2 fingers in the middle will be folding, so start with a short line and curve it in. Draw a line angling up and into a small curve. Let's repeat the process for the finger right next to it. A short line angling down and curve it in. A line angling up and into a small curve, followed by a line angling down for the other side of the finger, a short line for part of the finger behind, and 2 short lines for form. Let's finish the hand by drawing a pinky finger. Start with a short line, connected to a long curve, followed by an angled line up, and a curve for the other side of the palm. I'll add a short curve for the bottom of the palm. Let's draw SpiderGwen's other arm. At the side of the hood, draw a curve for the deltoid muscle. A line at the bottom for the other side of the deltoid. A line up for the tricep muscle. A line at the bottom for the bicep. Create a curve and into a straight line for the side of the forearm. Draw the reverse shape for the other side of the forearm. Start the hand with a curve going down for the top area, a curve for the base of the thumb. Then draw a line followed by a curve on the other side and a curve at the tip to finish the thumb. For the index finger, draw a curve up, then curve it around towards the thumb. Then draw a curve right next to the index finger. A small curve again next to it. Let's create a pinky at the bottom with one last curve. Continuing from the lower torso lines, draw a curve on the side for a hip, and do the same for the other side. A long curved line is used for the top part of SpiderGwen's thigh, and a curve down for her knee. Now, draw a curve up and into another shallow curve for the inner thigh area. Continue the knee curve and into another curve for the calf muscle. Start the foot with a short line, followed by a long line for the side of the foot. Curve the line around for the toe area, a long line for the other side of the foot, and finally a curve for the heel area. A curved line is for form. Draw a long line for the inner thigh, a curve for the knee area. Draw a really long curved line around the other side to complete the upper leg shape. A short curve for the inner part of the knee. Let's draw the lower leg. Draw a curve for the side of the calf and connect it to a straight line. Do the reverse for the other side. Draw a short curve for the ankle, and another curve for the other side. A long line for the side of the foot, and another for the other side. Finally, draw a U-shaped curve for the front part of the foot. Your SpiderGwen is looking great so far. Let's finish drawing her costume design. For the webbing in the interior of her hood, draw rows of tapering lines towards the head. Do the reverse for the other side. In between the lines, draw rows of shallow curves to create the web design. Below the head area, draw a V shape on the chest. Followed by angled lines on the upper arm areas. On each side of the hips, draw sharp triangle shapes angling down. For the webbing design on her gloves, draw a line across her forearm. Draw a line at the base of the thumb. Do the same for the base of the index finger and pinky finger. Next, we'll draw rows of lines going along the forearm and hands. And just like before, we'll draw rows of curves in between the lines to create the webbing. Let's repeat the process for the other forearm. A line across the forearm, a line across the base of the thumb, and a line across the base of the index finger. Let's create rows of horizontal lines along the forearm and hands. And then rows of curves in between the lines for the webbing. Now for SpiderGwen shoes. Draw a parallel line down the side for the shoe opening and into a curve. Parallel lines for the wrapping around the ankle. Parallel lines up at an angle, and then parallel lines angling down, crossing behind. Let's repeat the process for the other shoe. A U-shaped curve for the shoe opening. A pair of lines across the ankle. A pair of lines angling down. And finally a pair of lines angling up, crossing behind. Now, using a thicker drawing tool, I'll outline key areas like the head, hands, and silhouette to pop out the form and make the overall drawing read better. And there, you've just drawn Marvel's SpiderGwen. How awesome is that? Now it's coloring time. SpiderGwen's colors are white and black for her costume, with cyan for her shoes and webbing, and magenta for the hood interior, eye rims, and glove forearms. Your drawing turned out awesome. Keep practicing and having fun. If you love drawing SpiderGwen today, hit that like button and subscribe for more fun drawing adventures. See you next time, artists!